there is an internal...
It's not the land related to Shem. My point is, the Shem al-Aqsa.
Exactly, and I'm talking, yeah. Also, as a whole, there's always an internal problem and external problem.
Yes.
Both play a major role in why we're defeated. Murad Hoffman, I do have a reservation about this statement, but I do believe Murad Hoffman, for those who don't know, he's an ambassador, German ambassador, who converted to Islam, thinker, a very interesting thinker in our modern days, wrote a lot of good books. Even though I might not 100% agree with it, but I also say in what this statement has good point. He said, you guys always blame the colonizing countries, why they colonized the Muslims country, they destroyed the Muslim country by colonizing them, blah, blah, blah. He said, have you asked yourself why you were receptive to be colonized? Why actually us are receptive to that? There's something else too. Yani, in another word, if I would say this concept, I would say, ينبغي أن لا نلوم القوي والعدو على عداوته وقوته. نلوم أنفسنا على ضعفنا. It's not your enemy is your enemy. He's going to be strong. He's your enemy. The point is why you are weak. Why you stayed weak. You know, our enemy put lines called border, but we made them real. We made them real.
Because we're weak, it's another hadith about that, Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam.
So that's why we need to come in and change his drop waters one after another until we change how. Yes, we're into the challenge.
I really wanted to comment about some people trying to always, put Muslims and Arab and Islam like they always have the division. They always fighting. They're always and a quick look at just Europe from 400 of years. You have the wars among themselves. How much then you have the Protestants and the Catholics killing each other and doing. And these went on for centuries among, just between, England and France. They had a 100-year wars. And what's happening right now in the Muslim or Arab countries, it's not something just like our Sheikh, our speaker have said, how the Jews or others have their fingers and their hands among them to help them fight each other, take side with this and take side with that. It is the same situation right now, and it's not Islam to blame, it's us, because we are not, we say we are Muslims, but we are not following Islam. We are not, we try to do whatever we can, but we have to have a different way of looking at things that will not make us look at things and get more depressed and we need things to, give us or let us take initiatives to change, to do better,
Yeah, there's a lot of good things happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Doctor, last question from me.
If it is a question.
Yeah. I would like to ask you, how can we, from your perspective, how can we put this in practice, this transformation that you mentioned here, and this need of learning from the Prophet, how he built this.
Very good. So,
how to put this in practice in our society.
very good. There's multiple levels for that. Let's take concept by concept. Let's take the concept of brotherhood. Okay? So I will come with a team, and this team, they come a list of things. If we do it as a community, will increase the level of brotherhood and sisterhood among our community. And we right now, for example, in my Masjid Clear Exam Center, I have every year a theme. for the year. A theme. One of the year, we have a big wall here, we write on that what's the theme of the year. So the theme of the year, for example, is brotherhood. And actually we tell people to write down on the wall what are the things that will increase our brotherhood. Then the whole entire year, we try to create programs to increase the brotherhood and sisterhood between each other. Practicing things like camps, trips, we have people who look after, if somebody's sick, have a committee to go and talk about, hey, let's go visit that person. We launch a program about nobody should be left without a job in our community. We help them to find a job. Posted training for wanted. The website we can post it. This concept, there's several lectures about that concept as well, about how we build a brotherhood and sisterhood among each other. Another, for example, let's say you pick another concept called a better communication. One of the years, I remember 3 years ago, it was communication. That's the theme of the year. How to improve our communication with each other. On the level of father, sons, daughters, parents, children, a level between basically husband and wife, and community member, and messaging to the world. These are different areas of communication. And we put certain programs to serve that. We had for a whole year a Toastmaster program in our masjid. We brought them to the masjid, Toastmaster, very good program, teach people how to public speak. Even most of the attendees, unfortunately, we're not Muslims. Even though we're Muslim, the church, the synagogue, we reached everybody around us, say, Toastmaster for free, you can come. Get a resident, especially if you're college students. So we think about it. It's hard for me to put just one formula. There's no one size fits all. But the point is, let's break it, let's put it as a goal, and we start breaking down what can we do. Even if there's 3 things I can do to increase this, a little bit of change, and move one step in the right direction. Creating awareness is an essential thing of making real change in society. So this is really how I will put these in practice. I will put certain elements and start creating programs to serve that. And these programs are practical programs. For example, I know, speaking of which, Mr. Council, he will understand what I'm saying. We used to have a group of people in our community. They used to take a member of our society to Turkey every year. But when things change, they don't. I think that's wrong. I know a lot of people have a very positive outlook about the Muslim world when they used to visit Turkey every year as an exchange program.
They're working on it.
And I wish that such things continue. It is that broad brotherhood. I'm talking about a practical format. We can do that in many levels in society, in community members. The issue of maybe partner with another masjid, like a sister or masjid or brother, a brother, I don't know, you call it sister city, that's what, sister masjid. So can you imagine if you do that with an inner city masjid here? You help them, you develop it. Many of our suburban community, among us, business owners, people educated, doctors, physicians, you know what, go volunteer or something. Teach people something beneficial. I'm going to help you how to understand tax, how to set the website, how to be, we did a program, it was unbelievably successful, teaching basics about people like me who are very lame when it comes to computer and, using computers and online and stuff like that. Just a simple thing, how to use Word, Excel, emails, like Google, simple thing. Believe it or not, most of the older member of community, business owners and people like that became an attendant. So simple things like this, it can make change. Change happens by small, little practical things. The more you break it down to events and programs, and it will go. The problem is we are so good in talking, but we don't know how to put this in application. In one word, when I lived in America since 1997, when I go back to Saudi Arabia or go to Egypt, where I'm originally from, people ask me in Egypt, we also to Saudi Arabia, what's the big difference between why America is like this and why I don't like that? We're as smart as America. Most of the people who really make change in America are non-white, or not indigenous. They have a big difference that they know how to transfer talk to applications. They put it
Actions, yeah.
to action. It's applications to action. We are so good in talk, but we can't move beyond that theoretical talk, unfortunately. To conquer this, nothing can conquer it except actions. They say conquer your fear with actions.
With that, thank you, Sheikh, one more time. Honorable Consul, thank you also for...
Thank you, Imam Hassan and Saad and the community and the leader of this masjid for such a long talk. Sorry.
So inshallah, let's have dinner now, and Sheikh will be with us for a few more minutes. Yeah.